Who's ready for story time with Mikey Massacre? Hey, what is going on, everybody? It is me, the one and only Mikey Massacre, and today I am doing something of a little different kind of video that is going to be done, and I want to talk to y'all about some of the bootleg Dragon Ball Z figures. No, I'm not running out of ideas of content to give you. I just wanted to talk real quick about some of these bootleg figures because recently I just got a new one that, well, it's not really new. It was one that I had like a long time ago and I thought that it was gone, it was destroyed, it was lost. I don't know. I just thought that it might have gotten lost and got destroyed, and I recently got it back, and it was like the craziest thing ever because one of my nephews actually gave it back to me. But a few years ago, when I was probably around like 12 years old, which was a long time ago, me and my family, we went to Mexico, and in Mexico we found these awesome, well, I saw what I thought was awesome Dragon Ball Z figures, and this is one of the figures that I had gotten. I believe I didn't even pay like a full $1 for this, but this is like a very weird Vegeta. I mean, if you look at his face, you can kind of see like his eyes don't match. He kind of has like that one eyebrow kind of like raised, and his other eye's kind of lower than the other one. I mean, it's bootleg, so obviously you know how it is. I mean, look at the hand, the arm movement. How's the other one? I mean, that's all right. I mean, it's there. The hair's all kind of messed up on the paint job. And like I said, I got this from Mexico. I had this for many, many years. And where I used to live, there was a hurricane that literally hit my home. And we got like 7 feet of water, 6 feet of water in our home. And pretty much we lost everything. So a lot of the stuff that you see behind me, like the movies and some of these figures, I'm actually having to rebuy because I had them a long time ago, and they pretty much got destroyed in a storm. So, this is one of the figures that actually survived. I guess it's because of, like, the cheap plastic or something. It was able to, like, float and get clean or something like that. You got a couple of, like, screws in the back of it. Well, not a couple, but a lot of screws in the back, because it's pretty much like a one-piece thing. You can kind of see right here where it just kind of just connects, because it's, like, all just mainly the back part and the front part, and then, you know, it's just... yeah, it's a bootleg, so what do you expect? So this is actually really cool. I was actually very surprised that my nephew actually had this all along, because I don't even think when that storm happened and I lost all the stuff, I don't even think he was born yet. So yeah, that's pretty crazy, because he's only like 4, I believe. It's kind of bad. I don't know my own nephew's birthday. I have so many of them. So yeah, it's all just kind of jumbling up in there, just so. But yeah, he actually gave me this because I actually recently showed him Dragon Ball Z, and so he's starting to get into Dragon Ball Z. And then out of nowhere, he just shows up like the following day in my house and was like, "Look, this is for you." And I was like, "Whoa, this is my old little Vegeta figure," because y'all know I love Vegeta. You know that's my favorite character, and I got this awesome, like, bootleg of it. And I mean, like I said, it came from Mexico, and it was less than $2. It was like only I think even less than $1 we paid for this. And there was also like a miniature one that didn't make it, which was like, I think, a quarter. Over here in our money, I forgot how much pesos it was over there. It was in pesos. I can't remember. But yeah, this is actually very crazy seeing this, you know, getting this, and I just kind of wanted to share this with y'all. Also, the next one I'm about to show you is, I actually have only 2 bootlegs, and right here is this Figure Art Zero Vegeta figure. This is actually a bootleg. I have this one out of the box because it is a bootleg, and there's like a crazy story with this one. I actually ordered this, and I mean, man, you can even see how lopsided he is. He's kind of going to the side like that. I mean, it's weird. He's not even straight. But I ordered this off of Amazon, thinking that I was going to get like a real thing, the real deal. And one of the things is, when I order from online, if I get a figure, I'm always very careful of what I get, because I don't want to get bootlegs, because I don't really get bootlegs. I know there are some people out there who actually do buy bootlegs just for the hell of it, but Me, I am very careful on what I buy, and if I get a bootleg, that kind of sucks. I mean, normally that just means that I can just display it and I don't care if what happens to it. But this is one of them that is a bootleg that happened to. And what happened was I ordered this from Amazon. It told me that it'd be in a couple of days, and it never showed up. I wrote them, and it said that they would be in about like a couple of weeks. So it wound up taking like a month later, and when it came in, this thing was straight up bootleg. I mean, it looked good. The box looked for real. It looked like a legit box, but there was no Toei sticker on it. These right here, I don't even know what to really call these. These were actually off. These were actually just laying down inside. None of these fit, really. I actually had to like kind of like saw them down a little bit because none of them fit in his back, because they all go in his back right here, and I actually had to saw some of them down just so that they could fit in there. But even still, even after doing that, they still wouldn't fit, so I actually had to super glue. These are actually all super glued. Vegeta was in pieces, really. His legs were attached to the dust, the clouds, whatever you want to call this, and these weren't even connected to the base. So I had to actually super glue all that together, Vegeta's legs to his boots, and all these pieces, like I said, all four of these ones, they actually had to be glued to the back, because that's just the way that, I mean, it came. It was a bootleg, and I've seen reviews on this from people who got them, and it came exactly like this. So I actually talked to Amazon, told them what had happened. I got a bootleg one, and so they told me that they would send me a for real one, and this time they would actually check, and if I knew any ways to tell if it was real, I told them, of course, just check the Toei sticker, check for the symbols on there, on the from like Bandai and stuff like that. Just look around for that, make sure that the whole thing isn't already intact like how it is right here. And they pretty much did send me one, but the only problem is, well, I'll show you. That box was destroyed. Did you see that? Can you actually believe that that thing was actually shipped to me like that? You should have seen the actual box. I should have taken a picture of the actual package box that they put that in. That thing was murdered. I flipped out when I saw that, dude. I was like so raging hard. And the one thing was, when I opened it, all the pieces were together, and you know, the none of the figure was messed up. It was perfect. It was in good condition. Everything was inside of it. Everything was a part of it. And the thing was, this is actually it right here. This is the figure. This is the real legit one. As you can see, I have it like straight, and his body is straight. It's not leaning sideways like that, like what the other figure was I showed you. This box is, of course, not the box that you saw in those pictures. This is the box that came with the bootleg. So obviously you could tell there is no Toei sticker on here. And yeah, so this is what pretty much, after I looked up information on how to find how to tell the difference between a fake and a real one, I found out that this box is from the fake, from the bootleg, but the figure inside is the actual real legit figure. And you know, it's a crazy story, but you know, I wound up getting the figure inside here for free from Amazon because of getting a bootleg and complaining so much about it. But the thing was, the box was destroyed, as you saw, and I pretty much just replaced that box with the bootleg box. And I mean, I don't display them unless if I have doubles or it's a bootleg. So since this is the real deal, this one is actually staying inside. I mean, I guess I can kind of do like a comparison, as you can see. I mean, they look alright. Not that bad. I mean, they look like they were actually done really well. I mean, obviously this one actually looks like it's not as a bootleg as you can see for yourself. I mean, they obviously did a good job on making this one, and that's why I kind of decided to like keep it and, you know, display it. But I mean, even look at the skin tone. He's kind of gray on there. That's kind of bad. Where, I mean, I don't know if you can actually see. I mean, he still looks a little bit grayish in there, but I guess that's the box and stuff. even the fadedness right here on the picture. I mean, it's just, oh my god. I mean, crazy, 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 man. I don't know. It's insane. But anyways, that is pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to like tell a little story about some of the bootleg figures that I got. Like I said, I only got really 2 bootleg figures. Someone told me that the Shinron that I got, that I did a review on, is a bootleg. If that is, which I'm pretty sure it is, because that didn't even have a Toei sticker. You know what, that's cool. I mean, I don't mind. You know, I'm still happy. I mean, it looked like a good figure. But you know what, when you get figures like these, or at least not like this, I mean, they're actually pretty cool though, because I mean, sometimes you would want to spend your money on something cheap like this that actually looks somewhat decent. I mean, very good, like the real thing, compared to actually spending maybe like 50, 60 bucks, maybe even more on the legit figure, because if you want to save money that way, I mean, it's cool. I mean, you don't have to like literally tell people it's a bootleg. So, but anyways, that's it for this video. I just wanted to have a little fun time and share this with y'all, and I hope y'all enjoy it. Anyways, I'm Mikey Masker. Thank you all for watching this video. It truly means a lot to me that y'all took the time out of the day to watch this video. I mean, it truly does. And I hope that y'all actually enjoyed this little story time. So in the comment section down below, why don't you tell me some of your stories about maybe some of the bootleg figures you got or something like that. Maybe your parents accidentally bought you some bootleg figures trying to save money for Christmas or something. Just tell me something. I would actually like to hear a story of something crazy with Dragon Ball Z. Just go ahead, bring it on, tell me, and let me know if you're excited for this week's episode of Dragon Ball Super if you are watching it. So anyways, hit that like button, Dragon Fist that like button, or Final Flash that like button, and subscribe. That would be really awesome for some more awesome Dragon Ball Z related, and if you haven't noticed, some Pokemon related, well, card related content as well. Anyways, I'm Mikey Masker. I'm out of here. Peace.